Hello, I'm Jeffrey Tennant, and trading has closed on the 19th of June 2014. We had a mejt target of 1942.43, most likely to print today. We came nowhere near it. We'll add it to the list. I suspect it's going to print before too long. Let's go over why. Early in the morning, mejt said ultimately higher prices would print and ultimately lower prices would print. The lower prices printed immediately. mejt said the move was false. The target for the higher prices was this color-coded thick line, which we hit at the end of the day, so those targets have been satisfied. mejt also says ultimately lower prices will print. We have targets of 1953.02, most likely to print tomorrow, and 1952.25 with no time limit. How likely is it that we're going to see these prices? Let's look at some stuff having nothing to do with mejt. Today was day 13 on the daily chart for a Tom DeMark combo sell signal. We now have sell signals on the daily, the weekly, and possibly on the monthly chart. It happens only a few times a decade, and while it doesn't always lead to a huge change in trend, it has done so a number of times in the past. On the 78-minute chart, the late rally gave us bar 13 of a combo sell signal as well. We have a stilt-like move followed by a diamond. It's actually half a diamond, but that's enough. If the high holds, the most likely scenario is a stilt-like move down to the 1940 origin of the left stilt. There's nothing that requires this high to hold, but I will say that based on some systems of other people, it's a very strong resistance area, and I will say, based on the work of other people, that we're in the window for a spiral calendar date, which tends to mark major highs or lows. So for tomorrow, we have targets in the 1950s. I think it's going to be very interesting to see what happens early on, because if we get a stilt-like down move early on, there is a very real chance that the entire bull market has seen its high. And that's today's call.